Hey guys, this is Dr. Sean again over at the Center Path, and today we're going to be using the bell and we're going to be doing a technique of meditation and visualization to ground ourselves. You're going to be actually grounded to the earth after this, and you can do it again just like that, no problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this bell as our gong, as our timer basically, and one of the focuses of our attention. The second part is to really get in tune with what's going on in our bodies and the environment. Now, why I've taught this in the past was mostly for massage therapists. I taught massage therapy for about 10, 12 years, and I also taught other chiropractors and other people how to do body work and energy work and things like that. And one of the things that happens is when you're working on people or you're working with people, you tend to bring in a lot of the tension. We become very empathetic. We are able to bring in that tension and we hold on to it. And sometimes it just bounces around inside us and it can give us headaches. If you are a body worker or someone who's done energy work or anything like that, when you work on someone and you end up with their headache, and it sounds so stupid, but it's really true. I used to have this happen a lot. I would work on someone with a really bad headache, for example, or really stressed out, and then I'd feel anxious afterwards. So I had to do a couple techniques in order for me to really stabilize myself, get my energy so they ground right back to the earth, and then that way I could let go of that and keep that energy moving. Remember, energy in motion shows up as emotion. So we want to control those things, and we totally can with some practice. Now, of course, there's going to be outlying problems that happen. I mean, things are going to happen to upset you or excite you or whatever it is. And it's these techniques to be able to find this issue soon enough, and then you can deal with it basically. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do one technique which is really simple. Is if you've worked on somebody or you've worked on something that's been very stressful, is wash your hands. Now this goes without saying for everything else. If especially these days, we should be washing our hands, in soap and water. But let's say you've been working on someone, or you've been working on a project, or you've had a discussion, and it's a very stressful discussion. What you want to do is you want to imagine all of that energy from your mind and your body coming down into your hands. And your hands will actually start to warm up. If you're someone who has cold hands, you start doing this technique, your hands will start warming up and you'll start getting better blood flow, and you can actually change the blood flow of your fingers basically and increase the temperature of your hands. So what you're going to want to do is imagine all of that energy coming from these, going down the arms into the hands. Take them and wrap that stuff up and get it into a little bowl, and then get rid of it. Okay, it's very simple. Like wash it, spray it off. Spray it off away from you and away from others, because you want it to go towards the ground actually is what you want to do. This is a really typical thing if someone's really upset, okay, and you've been near them or you're working on them. Let's say you're doing a hand massage or you did a body massage or something like that. You want to take that energy and just get it off. Now you can also just like this and scrape off that, swoop it off. Scrape that, get that energy to come away and down, away and down. Likewise, the energy moves these ways in acupuncture theory, up and down, up and down. Just get it to go up and get it away, get it away, because the meridians go from one up and through here on this side, the yang side, up, grab it, push it down through the yin, up through the yang, down through the yin. Just get it away from you. That's technique number one. Technique number two, we're going to do a little bit of a guided meditation. And this one is where I want you to imagine where you're sitting right now. Imagine where you're sitting. You are sitting there. So wherever you're sitting, sit and try this again later at home. I'm going to run through one whole cycle of it really and do it yourself at home. So let's just take a big breath. Let it relax. And remember the cyclical breathing, the energy egg that we did before. It's breathing in, light, pause, let it drop out. Good. Holding at the bottom of that. You can follow that other video and see more about that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with this. We're going to give it one good thing. We're going to do 3 breaths this way. Breathing in, let it hold, breathing out. Breathing in. Let it out. Let that sound fade away. Now I want you to feel the chair underneath you. Continue with your breathing gently, relaxed. Feel the chair holding you up. I want you to feel the floor beneath your feet. Continue with the breathing. Nice rhythm. Let the shoulders drop. Let the muscles of the face relax. Turn your head, stretch side to side if that helps. Feel the floor beneath your feet. And imagine you can feel all the way into the floor, the carpet, the linoleum, all the way to the wall. Imagine your sensation feels all the way to the walls. And then go down into the walls, from the floor, all the way down into the ground. You can now, if you're in a big building, you'll go down floor by floor. Each sitting in your chair, relaxed. Continue your breathing. Breathing in up the front. Really gentle pause at the top. Let it all the way out. Let yourself relax into that out breath. And then really feel that pause at the bottom. When you're at the pause at the bottom, notice how still you are. As we feel the floor beneath our feet, we can imagine our sensation of feeling going out through the floor to the walls. And you can imagine all the walls are just one wall. We just want to sense our feeling all the way out to that wall, feeling the floor. From the floor and the wall down into the foundation and eventually into the earth. Now, if you're in a building that's bigger and you're on many floors up, you do the same thing, just go floor by floor. And you can imagine more details if you like. You can imagine the conduit that's inside the walls, the insulation, the boards, the metal beams, whatever you want. The concrete, you can work your way through that. Your energy works your way through that and into the ground, where it can be grounded, the neutralized all of that tension. Now, bringing the energy back through the ground, up through the walls, through the foundation of the walls, into the floor, into your feet, from your feet up into your knees, up into your hips and pelvis, up into your body, and out through your head. We're just going to allow this to occur and allow yourself to be relaxed. Now just sit and breathe. Notice you feel more still. You feel heavier. The chair holds you up. You're relaxed. Continue breathing. Let yourself just breathe. Feel yourself becoming more and more relaxed, more and more grounded. As if you were anchored into the earth, nothing can move you. Now when you're ready to end, all you have to do is take a couple more breaths, let it out. That will increase some of the energy, and there we go. So we've just done a little tiny snippet of a guided meditation on how to ground yourself. So try those techniques at home, especially if you're feeling like your energy is all over the place, or you're flighty, or you're feeling very anxious, and those will help you to relax and to become more focused and easier to focus in this world of crazy insanity and weirdness. Okay, so anyway, this is Dr. Sean over the Center Path. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you like, and look at the other videos. I'll post them up over here, or they'll be around me or something like that. And we'll see you guys soon. Take good care.